Hello everyone. So today I want to show you where my Easy Properties is at. Now just about 3 years ago I invested 5,000 Rand into Easy Properties, and I made a video on how that is going. But what I want to talk about today is where it's at, and if I think it's a good idea or not to invest. Alright. With that said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going to share with you my portfolio and you can make a decision on what you want to do. Maybe speak to one, but I'll give you the ins and outs. As you can see, I'm on Easy Properties on my PC. Let me scroll to the top and I'll show you where everything's at, and then I'll explain why everything's there and what's been happening, etc. Big reveal. There we go. So, like I said, I invested 5,000 Rand. I couldn't invest it in one property because I only had a certain amount of shares available. So I invested in multiple, and then with my profits I invested in the rest. So, very simple breakdown. There's 940 Rand profit to 81 cents. There they tell me my profit, but remember I reinvested, so that it's not being seen as profit, but that's my percentage. Now just a quick off the bat, that doesn't look that good if you think in 3 years I've got a 13% profit, but this is where it gets interesting. Well, I'll get to it, I guess. So this is the total rental dividends I received. So my rentees paid me to live in my house that I own a small fraction of. I received that. If I scroll down, I'm going to skip this part. This is just, I just want to show you, this is my funds available. I guess I can reinvest. I probably should. Alright, so if I scroll down, here you can see the properties I've invested in, and then with my available cash left. So if I scroll a bit more down, there's the properties. So the big chunk was put into Polo Fields. There you can see my purchase value. That is the maximum of, I couldn't buy any more shares. So then I bought, I can't remember, it was probably in the exchange loft then, being 786. So I just divided the 5,000 Rand. Here you can see the rental yield. Just close this. Okay. But if I go back to this little diagram, you'll see that the percentage 77, 14, 3, 2, and 1. What I want to show you though is that even though this doesn't look that good, if I go into Polo Fields, so remember Polo Fields gave me, okay, not this full amount, but Polo Field gave me this 500 Rand. Remember, over 3 years, it's not that good. But if I open Polo Fields, here you can see my per share price. It's 112 cents. Now I bought a share for 100 cents, for 1 Rand. About. Well, it was 1 Rand. I just bought point something as well. So if I go into my property financials, here you can see the latest property valuation. My shares has gone up. Alright. Now if you want to sell your shares, I don't know if I should go into detail in this now, but you need to put it up for auction, which I've tried once but I was unsuccessful. You can see the auction is closed, but you put up your shares for auction and then you just sell your shares. So if I bring up a calculator and I put in here my number of shares. I guess it's the only way to do it. 5161.24, I think that's fine. And I remember I bought this for 4,161 Rand. I times it by 112, I'll get my cents. So I can just divide this by 100, and that's what the value is now. So it's an extra 500 Rand, which they show here. So I can sell my shares. I believe you can actually say what you want for your shares, so I can sell them for less or for more, but that's my valuation gain. Alright, and then I've obviously gotten my rental dividends paid. So that's the run through for Easy Properties. If there's any questions, please leave it in the comments. I'll see if I can answer them for you. I believe investing your money here is fun. Alright, it's a long-term fun. I do think that you can invest in a better place, but I enjoyed this process. You see, I've got 113 Rand available. I can reinvest that in another property. I'll probably do that after this. And that's how I got the rest. So these two were my first investments. And then I reinvested that. I reinvested this. And I'm going to have another one. So building this portfolio, I just really enjoyed. If I compare it with my equities, it's not the same. I'm not sure how easy it is to sell your shares, but at the end, I really enjoy this. For me, then, the money I invested wasn't, it's obviously a lot of money, but it didn't feel like a lot of money. So I'm very relaxed about the amount that's invested here. And I think I'll just keep on reinvesting the small amounts. But at the end of the day, it's your decision what you want to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any questions, leave it for me in the comments to answer. And I think that's it. Happy investing.